Alright, YouTube. Now, look, today, this video will not be for everyone. Okay, it is not a UFO video. It is nothing related. And I told you guys I'm going to do this every now and then. I'm going to share things with you, maybe personal things, maybe, I don't know, whatever it may be. Knowledge, news, information, something I think is valuable that I can give from me to you. So, the dangers of social media. And look, this is a hard story to tell, very complicated, but that's exactly why I created the platform, because I needed a place that I can come vent, we can talk about things, and I think it makes the channel unique. Some people love it, some people hate it. If you love it, stay tuned. If you hate it, I'll get you on the next one, okay? And my apologies, my sincere apologies to you. Now, the dangers of social media. Now, let me give you a few highlights of what I'm referring to, okay? I also have a boxing YouTube channel. A lot of you guys out there know that. Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But anyway, I'll give you a few highlights. For example, in boxing we give predictions. I gave a prediction on a fight one time. This guy got really mad at me. Dude showed up at my house. Like literally showed up at my house, knocking on my front door. I've had people send me screenshots of my home address. I've had people harass my family. I had a stalker, like for real, like a real stalker. She broke into my house and sent me pictures of her inside of my house when I was at work. Okay, so I've gone through, and I guess I want to just show you guys the other side of social media, because I know a lot of you guys, maybe you don't have a YouTube channel, and maybe you haven't, or if you do, you've never experienced anything like this, but it goes on. It happens a lot, okay? And I have a golden rule. My rule is I don't really, make personal connections on social media. I don't really become friends with people. But I have made some really good friends though along the way. I mean, throughout the years I have. So I'm going to tell you about a recent situation that happened. I mean, in fact, it kind of ended today. And maybe it'll help you. It'll help you, I don't know. What it should do is it should inform you that social media can be a really crazy, dangerous place. Now, I don't think there's any danger in this situation. It's nothing like that, but it certainly is absolutely just batshit crazy, okay? So, there was a person, and I'm not going to reveal any private information. I would never do that. It doesn't matter how mad I am, what you do to me. You can, whatever you do to me, whatever you want, I would never do that in return. I'm just not that type of guy. Wouldn't do it. Okay, I'm actually a really nice guy, so I just would not do that. So I met this person through the new UFO channel, UFO Nocturnal News, right? So we're talking in the comment section, and I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to try to give you guys like a, this happened over, a length of time, and I'm going to try to give you guys a brief history of what happened. I meet this person, we start talking, we start texting, we kind of become friends, and like I said, it does happen. I mean, a lot of you guys listening right now, that I talk to you outside of the channel. Okay, nothing wrong with that, but sometimes it does go south, and you need to be careful. So I'm talking to this girl. We're going to call her a girl. I'm not going to tell you girl, woman, whatever. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you anything. She's a female. We're talking on a friendly basis. So I get to know her, okay? And she's telling me, she's had a horrible life, right? A horrible life. I mean, honestly, some of the things this individual told me is the craziest stuff I've heard in my life. And I mean that. And I've heard a lot of crazy stuff. Okay, she told me about her childhood, her growing up, her marriage, her family life. It's crazy, right? I mean, again, some of the shit I just question. Look, I'm looking back, wondering if this person might be schizophrenic or something. It's crazy. Again, I'm not going to tell you guys too much. So, she's in one state, I'm in another state. Okay, and basically her family happens to live near me. Now, meanwhile, she's telling me she hates her life. Her and her ex-husband, they fight, and she's like a hostage in her own home, and she has to like sneak peanut butter into her room and sneak food around, and she can't talk, and she gets in trouble, and just a very abusive, just incredibly unhealthy situation. So being the nice guy that I am, I thought, well, maybe I should try to help her, because I felt if I didn't, I would regret it. I mean, this is obviously someone who really needs help. And it's alone. She told me she spent holidays alone. That there's just no one there but her crazy husband that pops in and out and treats her like crap. So I don't know. Maybe it's all a big story, a big line of bullshit. I really don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm questioning everything at this point. And I will never say who it is, and you will never figure out who it is, so don't even ask, don't even try. It won't happen. So anyway, I said, oh, you know what? Let me fast forward. Okay, we get to know each other, we talk, we hit it off, everything's great. And I happen to really like this person. I mean, on a friendly level, just, I don't know, sometimes you connect with people. Sometimes you don't. We kind of meshed very well together. So I said, you know what? Okay, if your family lives like near where I live, okay, I'm in Texas, and, why don't you come here and I'll help you get on your feet, help you get a job, whatever you need, medical problems, I can help you get insurance. I mean, I offered this individual everything, right? And mind you, I've never met her. I don't know her. And this is unlike me. Like, I don't do this kind of shit, okay, ever. Like, I rarely even talk to people that I meet online. But, somehow it went from talking all the way to, you can come here and live with me and I will help you get your life together because you're in a terrible situation, okay? Now, meanwhile, it's okay. Well, I need to do this, bank accounts, how, get my vehicle prepared. I have dogs. I mean, there's all this preparation, all this planning, all this communication back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So today, I'm just going to fast forward to today. You can kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together. So today I said, okay, you know what? Well, I need an answer. I need to know when you're coming, if you are, if you're not, because I have a family, I have a job, I have to move, I have a life. And basically, it kind of everything went south. Okay, it went south really quick. It was, I think she told me verbatim, well, I just wanted a friend. It's like, whoa, what? Hang on, let's back up now, because I have, I don't know, 10,000 text messages saying otherwise. So I'm like, what do you mean you just want a friend? It's like, okay, cool, we can be friends. That's no problem. But, I thought you needed to get out of that situation. I thought you were in like dire straits and you needed to get out of there. And then she's like, well, this just got way too complicated. I'm like, so look, it made me feel really bad. Like, this individual just flips it on me. Okay. And like I said, this is just a warning to you people out there who you trust and who you do not trust. This individual completely flipped it on me. Like, it got way too, I'm like, okay, like, I'm just trying, I offered to help you, and I don't know what is happening right now. It just, I mean, shit got weird really fast, so, and then, we were talking today, and I was saying, well, I'm really confused, like, I'm going to be moving in May. I don't know if I need to have an additional bedroom for you. My stepfather, I'm not going to get too personal, was willing to help her. Like, I even told my family, like, hey, there's this person having a hard time. I'm going to move them in with me. I'm going to help them. And even my family thought I was crazy. They're like, well, what are you talking about? And then honestly, they got kind of excited. They were like, that's a really nice thing. That's a really good thing you're doing. And, she should be very grateful, right? You would think, right? Now imagine you're living in another state. You're in this horrible situation. You've been there for years, and someone reaches out to you and says, you know what? I'll help you. Here's a helping hand. And that's what, humans, us, the human race, we should help each other. And like I said, I have a huge heart. I'm a nice guy. I tried to help her. And ultimately, she just makes me out to be this crazy person today. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I just wanted a friend. I wanted someone to talk to. And, this is getting weird. And, and then she blocked me. I'm like, okay, that's where I got irritated. And that's the only reason. It might be petty, whatever you want to call it. The only reason I'm making this video right now is because she blocked me, and it really irritated me, because it's like, I don't understand how someone can paint me out to be the bad guy here in this situation. I mean, I'm like a knight in shining freaking armor. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine you meet someone online, right? And, they just really need help. and you're hesitant, you're reluctant, you don't know if you should do it. Fine, you break, you say, okay, you know what, I'll help you. And you guys talk for about a month, and then they're like, oh, well, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Like, I just wanted a friend. Like, I never said I would move there. And I'm thinking like, okay, I'm not begging you to move here. I'm not asking you to move here. I'm simply telling you I'm willing to help you move here. I mean, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say here? Look, I know this sounds crazy, but this is what happens on social media when you open up to the wrong people, when you trust the wrong people. These are the types of situations you will quickly find yourself in. And ultimately, yeah, that's basically how it ended. It ended with, her blocking me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I mean, every block you can possibly block on, right? And I'm just thinking, like, what? Like, you literally, like this, look, I don't mean this in a bad, she literally needs medical, psychological attention. I mean, here you have this guy willing to open up his doors and his family's home to you. Okay, I even told her I would give her $1,000 to help her with her business because she runs her own business. Again, I'm not going to reveal too much information. I mean, it's like, here's a house, here's $1,000, here's this, here's that, here's food, here's clothes, here's medical, here's blah, 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 just overnight, right? From one horrible situation into a very healthy, nurturing, kind environment overnight. Okay, and then boom, you're blocked. I mean, now you tell me, guys, is that crazy? Is it me? And I know what you're probably thinking. Well, you should have never trusted her. Unfortunately, people are shitty and that's how they are. I mean, that's probably what you're thinking. At least that's what I would think. If you were telling me this story, I would have said, well, why? Like, why were you trying to help them? And to answer the question of why is because I really felt bad. I mean, if you would have heard the stories that I heard, if you would have listened to what I listened to, if you would have witnessed what I witnessed, you would feel obligated to help this person, I mean, this is someone who is in desperate need of help. And, at least I think, I don't know. I feel like maybe I was being manipulated. Like maybe they were trying to get me to send them money. I don't really know. Like I said, this whole, social media thing is such a crazy place. Just careful who you trust. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Other than, I do feel let down. I do feel manipulated. I do feel lied to. I mean, like I said, I told my frickin' family there is someone that's going to be moving in. I had all these things prepared, and then today they block me like I'm some crazy guy, So I don't know, guys. I don't know what else to say, but, and we have a lot of my friends out there that run YouTube channels. This happens all the time, okay? Keep in mind, this kind of thing happens all the damn time. It's not the first, but it will be the last because, and look, like I said, there are people that I talk to out there and we're cool. Don't think I'm like, kind of being like passive aggressive here. I'm not talking about you, but, as far as I'm just saying, you need to, vet people, look them over, question. I don't know. But I feel like an idiot. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I feel like the biggest idiot on social media. Looking back on it, I'm like, well, how could I be so dumb? Well, number one, I feel like an idiot. Number two, I just feel taken advantage of, because I told this person a lot of private information about myself. We had long discussions on the phone, texting every day from morning to night. I mean, we're texting at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. We became really good friends and I got to know them and they got to know me, but like I said, it ultimately led to this huge falling out today over something that I'm still not even sure what happened. Like I said, we were talking today on the phone and, I said, well, I'm really confused about your situation and I need to like prepare if you're coming here. And then she was like, well, I don't know what you're confused about. Maybe you should write it down. I was like, oh, whoa, like, hold the hell up. Like, no, I am not your child. Like, no, 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 infinity. Hell no, don't talk to me like that. That's what kind of kicked it off today. And then she told me to shut up and listen. I was like, the nerve, right? Now think about this, people, and I'm going to hop off here in a minute. The nerve. You're trying to help somebody, right? Here's $1,000. Here's a home. I mean, just everything you have, you can have it. I want to help you. And they're going to tell you to shut up and listen. You know, because today I was like, well, I don't understand what's going on over there. You know, are you coming here? Are you not coming here? Like, it was just getting weird, you know? So again, I'll never do it again. It was a life lesson, a mistake made. And ultimately, I think they know they're wrong. You know, I think this individual knows they're wrong. And I'm wondering if they were just lying to me the whole time. Like, was it a scam? Was it a con? Was it a joke? You know, was it somebody just playing games? Like, I really don't know. I truthfully don't know. So I don't know, guys. Be careful who you trust.